Alright, looks like we're going to Pura Vida. It's the first thing that happens when I leave my apartment is I get a Pura Vida. I'm the Pura Vida guy. Welcome to a Dash Quickie. Just a little quickie for you, You know, a lot of people don't like long videos. So there's a little quickie for you. Where I'm just gonna talk about, you know, what's been going on with me, some future plans, stuff like that. So, and see what kind of orders we're getting. So just get a feel. It is Friday, 2:15 p.m. I've been taking Friday nights off, but recently kind of, you know, just working a little bit. Get my feet wet. It's hard, man, because it's like, no one believes me, but even if I plan on taking a night or a day off, I end up, just out of curiosity, signing in and doing a few deliveries because I miss it. I like doing this. All right, I got a few things to talk about. First of all, I've been doing the YouTube Shorts. Check out my Shorts playlist. It's called Zero Tip. And I've been going through all of my old videos, starting from the first DoorDash vlog. Check out, well, actually, the first DoorDash vlog technically was an Instagram story that I posted. Boom, boom, a typical day in the life of a Dasher. Check out that video. But the first one that I filmed with this dedicated Sony RX100 vlogging camera, and that I edited on Premiere and actually, you know, put some effort into it, was just dashing in Miami. Check out that video. And so I've been watching all my vlogs from the first one on, just to pick out these 1 little minute clips where I either freak out about a zero tip customer or give advice on why people should tip, blah, blah, blah. And I've noticed that, man, even before I had the idea of vlogging consistently, I've been talking about the same shit for months. It's not that really much to talk about with DoorDash. I mean, yeah, when the priority system hit, that was a new thing to talk about, but, you know, I found it interesting that in one of my second or third vlogs, I pretty much mention a lot of the things that I mentioned in a vlog like this week. Like the whole distance is relative when you know where you're going. Not all bad orders are the same. I basically said that on my like third or fourth vlog I've ever filmed. So it's like, and I forgot that I said that. So getting a little repetitive. So I got some things in the works. Some of you, if you saw, I was doing some green screen tests for my Inside Dash series, which I'm gonna do on Fridays. Probably gonna film one tonight. And I got another idea that's coming up, so stay tuned. It's also a green screen. It's a little different because you can't do the same kind of, you know, I mean, sure, everybody loves the mad dashes and me freaking out in my car and everything, but that, I don't know, that gets kind of like, you can't just do that all day, every day. So I'm switching it up. I got some new little, you know, shows, different categories of different things I'm talking about. Some things are just like, maybe like, add a little levity, a little humor, you know, because I want to venture out into doing different types of content, not just, you know, always obsessed with DoorDash. The other thing, well, let's pick up this Pura Vida and then we'll talk about the other thing. All right, we are here at Pura Vida, Miami. Should be South Miami. Found my old DoorDash hat laying around. Tried to wash it. It's really kind of ratty. I wore this all through the pandemic. The cool thing about wearing a DoorDash hat while you're dashing is just less talk. As soon as you walk into a restaurant, they see the hat. They know what you're there doing. Yeah, they know what you're there to do. Yeah, I got an order. What gave it away? All right, this customer lives near the Coco Plum area. Not in Coco Plum. A little place called Edgewater. And it's a nice
wealthy neighborhood. People with money. Wealthy people. The kind of people I like to deliver to. You know? People who can afford things. I'm tired of delivering to your poor people. I say that, but, you know, for everybody who thinks that I just talk shit. A couple vlogs ago, oh yeah, when Willie came down for the Miami Improv vlog I did, where we hung out, and I talked about one of my last deliveries. I talked about how shitty all the roads in Miami are, and all the potholes and manhole covers and dips and fucking humps and all the fucking weird fucking problems that we're having. And there's no signs, there's no fucking construction cones. This is just the way the streets are. We're a third world country. Yeah, that little rant. I said, and even before that, in the Mad Dash, Wednesday's Mad Dash, I'm gonna run out of links. I think I've already done all 5. Check out Wednesday's Mad Dash, where I go to that Chipotle and I slowly dip on it, and I say, that's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a problem. Check this out. I had to change my back tire. Was it Thursday night? And it was coincidentally on one of the streets I mentioned in the Sunday vlog that is bad, Cora Way. There was no obstruction. I thought it was just like a nail or something, because I've done that before. The streets are filled with fucking nails and screws, and then you end up and you have a fucking screw sticking out of your tire and they can plug it. So I thought maybe I could do that, but no, man, there was a fucking gash along the side wall of my tire, probably due to these potholes, probably the one in Chipotle that I was bitching about, and I had to take care of it. They didn't have a used tire because I need to buy new tires in February. I just bought 4 new tires in June of this year, 2022, and in February I'm due to get another 4 set. So how many times do you replace your tires, huh? Before you think about tipping me $0, okay, delivery drivers have to change their tires once every year, maybe even less than a year. I have to change all my tires because they just wear out, man. We're constantly driving. You know, if you just drive from work to work and back, you don't see how much tires is like changing shoes on your car. You can't just wear these beat up shoes forever. You have to and that's why you have to rotate them. You know, a lot of shoe enthusiasts know that when you collect shoes, the way you maintain your shoes is you rotate them. You don't wear the same shoe every day. You can't do that on a car, obviously, but you have to rotate them so that the wear is even. So anyways, $120. I got a brand new tire back there, and I said, oh well. I knocked it out. This place by 8th Street and Coral Way knocked it out, and $120. I bit the bullet, and I got a new tire. But you see, I'm not talking shit, man. These streets are really horrible and costing me money. So, you know, it's one of the car maintenance things that a lot of people don't think about when they think they can dash every day. Your tires wear thin quicker than you expect them to. All right, I delivered that. Lady tipped nicely, like 4 something. That's why it was like a weird number. And yeah, it was an 809 delivery. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she met me out front. I didn't even have to get out of my car. I literally went from the hot cold bag to her hand through the window. Yeah, look at this. Look at the houses in this neighborhood. Just really nice houses. Just very nice modern houses. Look at this one right here. It's a 1-story. You know, I prefer 1-story house actually. Look at that one. Very, very like architectural, modern.
One here in the corner was ridiculous too. Look at this one. I mean, check this out, man. What a fucking house, bro. That looks like the fucking Cameron's dad's house from Ferris Bueller. Bueller. My old man pushes me around.
My old man.
You know, the house where the Ferrari fucking... They're putting the Ferrari in reverse to put the miles back? What idiots. And then he leaned on the Ferrari and it fucking crashed through the fucking window and into the forest. I think Adam the Woo did or one of those YouTubers filming locations went to that house. That's like a classic house, it's like a Frank Lloyd Wright house. If you haven't checked out the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, click the link here. All right, I just went back to the Sunset Place area and I got a salty donut. Okay, look, this is a good example. $11, but it's going 19.4 miles. Oh no! I accepted it. Do you want to know why I accepted a delivery going 19 miles, only paying $11? Do you want to know why? Because, bro, the drop-off, yeah, fine. First of all, going that way, this is dropping off in University Park Zone on the west, like basically the end. This is like the extreme west side of South Miami-Dade. It is far, and this is probably a no tip. But $11, and this is just a small little lunch shift that I'm doing. I could start dashing over there easily, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing, right? You know, I started in South Miami just for the fuck of it. I mean, I literally could have started like 5 miles from where this drop off is. So I'm getting paid for those miles. That's no big deal. It'd be interesting. You know, there's another little thing that I want to talk about. Everybody's up in arms. Or not up in arms, but everybody's talking about this thing that the DoorDash is rolling out, the being paid by an hour program, the hourly pay program. And everybody's got the same things they've already said about every little pilot program, Top Dasher, priority system. It's all just a scam to get you to deliver these no-tip orders. Okay, yeah, we get it. Yeah, that's obvious, right? A lot of orders go undelivered because no one's gonna drive 6 miles for $3. I get it. But I have a kind of different opinion on it. Like, I'm actually kind of curious to see how that works. Because, first of all, you know, I don't think it's gonna work. I think that they're gonna get rid of this. They already tried something similar. I remember, I didn't take screenshots because I wasn't vlogging or anything at that time. But I remember a time where they said they were gonna pay you for long wait times because people were unassigning once they got to like the fucking Cheesecake Factory and they're sitting outside waiting like an idiot for 20 minutes. They're like, fuck this, and they unassigned. They came out with some kind of program and I took advantage of it. I think only twice did they pay me. It was something ridiculous, like $5 or $10 or $15 or something. They added it on to the end of the week for me, where if you waited more than the allotted time, they would pay you, I don't know how much. I forgot what it was, but I remember that. This is basically the same thing. It's like, hey, we understand this is a no-tip order, but do it anyways and we'll pay you by hour. Okay, fine. In some markets it's $10, other markets it's 12, other markets it's gonna be 15, 14, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. But here's the thing that I don't hear anybody talking about. Okay, fine. So let's say you're gonna pay me $10 an hour to deliver a no-tip McDonald's. Fine, you got it. It wouldn't be the first time I deliver a no-tip McDonald's, first of all.
what is stopping me if I know I'm being paid by how much how long it takes me to deliver this? What's stopping me from taking my sweet time delivering it? Like, if this is gonna be a McDonald's order that takes me a half hour, and you're gonna pay me for a half hour, and you're paying me $10 an hour, so let's say you're gonna pay me $5 plus whatever tip they say. Obviously, I'm assuming they're gonna give you the orders with no tip. That's what they really need delivered. You know, I don't know why they would pay you $10 an hour on a delivery where the guy's tipping you $5, you know? So what, am I gonna make like $15 for a shitty McDonald's order? Okay, cool, I'm cool with that. If that ever happens, I'm cool with that. Anyways, so this is just gonna, I'm willing to give it a shot, because on some weekdays late at night, you know, hey man, sometimes I go 40 minutes without an offer. If you're telling me I accept a shitty little $4.50 Wendy's or $3 Wendy's and I'm gonna be paid by the hour, and I see I have to wait in a drive-through line, hey bro, I'll put my car in park, wait in the drive-through, play my little pool game, and you know, start the fucking clock, bitch. I'll tell you this, I'm gonna pay attention to pick up by, like, for example, this salty donut says pick up by 2:50. Why the hell would I pick it up before 2:50 if I'm being paid by the hour? I'm in no rush. Deliver by the customer. Deliver by, let's suppose this one's gonna be delivered by 3:40. And I go on the GPS and I see that, well, fuck, I'm gonna get there at 3:25. Why would I get there earlier? I'm being paid for my time. I'm gonna sit and wait and deliver it exactly at 3:40 because I'm getting paid. Dashers don't give a fuck if the customer's gotta wait. So it's just weird. Let's pick up this salty donut.
Welcome to the Salty Donut.
All right, I got the salty donut. It's coffee, iced coffee with a bunch of donuts.
And just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in one of my pizza bags because I talked to the young women that work at the Salty Donut, and this was a remake order because apparently the last Dasher who accepted this delivered it, didn't have a gate code, and it just left it on the mulch or something. He says the ants got his donuts or something. Customer complained he didn't get his order, so it was a remake. So she told me, she gave me the gate code, she wrote it on the receipt. I'm like, you know what, this guy probably was just frustrated because this is like driving really far away. And I explained to her the whole thing. Well, I'll do it, no, don't worry about it, I'm not gonna leave it there, I'm gonna call the guy. Thanks for the gate code. I accept, when I confirmed the order, the gate code's in the delivery instructions, so I don't know what this guy's problem was. You know, this is perfect. Leads me into my next little subject. These drivers don't appreciate that they're in the DoorDash program, man. As I've stated before, when I signed up for DoorDash, I was on the wait list at first, and Uber Eats did not accept me because my car did not meet the requirements. For some reason I needed a 4-door car to do Uber Eats, so I said, fuck it. DoorDash accepted me because I reapplied on a Friday, apparently when it was really busy, and they were like, I guess they pushed me through, but man, I've been on that fucking Instacart waiting list for a month already, almost, right? 3 weeks to a month. No updates. I tried calling, I tried chatting with them. I tried even, like, hacking it by, like, calling the helpline of Instacart, because you could still do it, chat, and talking to the automated system and saying, oh, why am I not getting any batch orders? Why am I not getting any things? Like, you know, like, I want to speak to a live agent to see if, like, they could push my application through. No help, no use. So, people act like it's easy to get into these gig apps, man. I don't think it's that easy, man. because since Instacart, I was like, all right, fuck it. I've been hearing a lot about Walmart Spark. Downloaded the Walmart Spark app. Boom. Signed in. Said apply for driver position, Walmart Spark. Boom. Waiting list. Nope. No updates. No phone number to call. No like advice on like, can I reapply in a different zone? Like, I'll do Hialeah. I'll do Homestead. I'll do fucking West Palm Beach. Whatever. Just get me through. Nope. Walmart Spark on a waiting list. Then I said, all right, fuck it. Since I'm on this fucking roll, let's sign up for Amazon Flex. Signed up for Amazon Flex. Apparently, you use your same Amazon password. I tried to create a new password, and they're like, this email has been used for an Amazon account already. I'm like, oh, isn't that weird? So I used my Amazon Prime password and email, and it let me apply for driver position Amazon, and it said, all positions are filled. We'll let you know. Waiting list. Then I said, oh, fuck. Then he said, all right, let's try Grubhub. Fuck it. Let's do all of them. Look, I could show you.
And check out, I created a little folder, gig economy. So I got the Amazon Flex, the Grubhub, the Spark, and the, all that shit is on hold.
I'm like, really? It's fucking December 9th. I'm pretty sure Christmas is like 2.5 weeks away. Like, really? You don't need anybody? There's no rush of fucking shopping fucking things? You're not constantly needing new drivers? I guess DoorDash is the easiest one to get in, but you know what? I'm appreciative of that, because the reason I was curious about Instacart is, you know, what if DoorDash is slow? I like doing shop and delivers. And then this week when I got that contract violation, oh, by the way, contract violation lifted. I've done 100 deliveries since that Sunday. So, like, what if I get deactivated? None of the contract violations I've received have been just or fair. So, at any point, I could be deactivated, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't have a way of making income until I figure out how to get reactivated. Hopefully that never happens. DoorDash is my number one, obviously. It's my number one everything. It's my only job right now. But yeah, I find it very, people don't appreciate that they're even on these apps, man, because I'm on the waiting list for 4 apps, and we've got drivers up here stealing food on a daily basis, and we got drivers leaving shit and not delivering it, you know? Fire those fuckers. All right, so before this turns into a regular long-ass vlog, Mad Dash style, let's just end this Dash Quickie right now. But before that, I didn't finish my point about the paid by hour thing that all the gig tubers are talking about. I'm not mad at, you know what, I mean, this is why I want to branch out in other forms of content, man. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to rant about how DoorDash is fucking me all the time? Like, it just gets old, man. And at a certain point, I appreciate this company, man. And I understand they're trying to do whatever they can to provide this service to as many people as possible, because, let's face it, man, food delivery is expensive. It's expensive, and it's not a necessity. And they're trying to make it kind of a necessity and less expensive. I get it. I don't think the driver should suffer that, because, like I said, I spent $460 on 4 brand new tires in June, and I'm probably going to spend another $400 or so in February. So in less than 2 years, I'm probably put in with the tire that I had to replace yesterday. In 1 year, I have to allocate $1,000 just for car tires. It's not something that most people, you know, deal with as a part of their business, as a part of their job. Anyways, the by hour thing,
Yeah, take your sweet time. It's almost like DoorDash is kind of saying, hey, we'll pay you for this hourly. They almost don't care about it being delivered on time then, or in a Dash. It's funny, they took the dash out of DoorDash. It's good luck rebranding your company simply Door, because if you're gonna pay people by the hour, they're not gonna be in a Dash to do shit. You know, if it says due at 3:30, best believe if I'm being paid by the hour, that fucking bag and that picture is gonna be taken at 3:30. 3:35, if drivers will figure out what the time is that you'll be considered late and drop it off at that exact time. And we'll see how it goes. I'm curious. I'll experiment on it. Yeah, if I get the option to do that, I'm not gonna do it on a fucking Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday. I'll probably do it on a Thursday night or a Friday night. Did I just say not Friday? No, I would do it. I meant the weekends. I wouldn't do it in the weekend. I wouldn't test anything on the weekends. Weekends, I know I can make fire money, one order after another. High tipping customers. Oh, by the way, that's what I'll end on. The lady that came up to my thing and I dropped off the Pura Vida today. Last night, they're still good customers, man. Last night I had an insomnia cookies. I'll put the picture here. The guy tipped $10 on the app. And look at the other picture. He realized, oh man, I didn't know how far it was. He met me outside of, see the gate in the picture? It was an apartment complex. I was already gonna park and get out of my car and put the gate code and do all the things that you hate doing for 0 tip. The guy came out and said, hey man, first thing he did, he handed me that $20 bill. He goes, hey man, I appreciate that. I didn't realize how far this store was. And I'm like, hey man, I really appreciate that. To be honest, man, the store wasn't really that far. I mean, it is in a different zone, but it felt good. The Dash Quickies are a good vibe. It's almost like the opposite of a Mad Dash. It's like appreciative customer day. I was like, good on this guy, man. All the things I rant and rave about that customers don't understand, there are still people out there that understand. So this guy tipped me $10 on the app and then handed me a 20 spot to deliver 12 cookies to him. It was from South Miami to Coconut Grove. It wasn't even that far. Happy holidays. All right, that's the end of my Dash Quickie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with a B. But if you think I'm sus, then you can subscribe. Always tip your delivery driver, always. Because one day your delivery driver might be me, and I'm special. Oh yeah, and just wanted to show this. I delivered that salty donut that was too far away. So it was $11, and he handed me this as soon as I saw him. That's all.